What's up, everybody? My name is AMBtheRealMe. Welcome back to the reaction here today, specifically Rhea, and I am joined with...
Love you, XOXO.
And we are on to Chris Webby's Say My Piece off his album Last Wednesday. This is the other visualizer type thingy-majiggy. Anything you want to say before we get into it?
Thingy-majiggy. That's all.
Thingy-majiggy?
Yep.
Alright, we'll cut this intro short. We've already done Tumbleweed in Last Wednesday intro during this recording session. So, yeah. Roll the intro.
I don't get up in my feelings often, which says a lot about you. Yeah.
Very different vibe.
'Cause I don't get up in my feelings often. All I know is one thing's true. I knew right when I first saw you. I knew one day that I'd call you mine. So if you wanna leave, it's fine. I just had to say my piece. I never thought I'd find another human that the thought of losing would cut so deep. Got a part of me that's missing, but listen, with you, I feel complete. And I know I ain't perfect, I know that I hurt you. Being where we ended up never occurred to me as a reality, it's not what I'm used to. Happiness is something I was just introduced to. And really, you make me laugh, make me smile when I'm hurting. You're my rock, you're my strength, you're my person. Took who I was and made me a better version. Hope I did the same for you, and it's painful too. I fucked up, yeah, I know it's part of growing, but I'm too old to be blaming shit on growing up. 100 SARS can never cover the broken trust. I just hope it hasn't broken us. I don't get up in my feelings often, which says a lot.
Okay, a lot. That was a lot. Very different vibe from the other songs. I was very much caught off guard. That's... You want to say anything?
That is... I don't know how to explain it. I'm all about love. It's in my name.
Yeah.
So this might be my favorite song. It's just saying.
I think you would also like Addicted to You. That was another love type track.
I love all love songs. I love anything romantic.
I think this follows on the track list Addicted to You, actually, which makes sense. It does, yeah.
Ooh, are we gonna watch it?
I've already reacted to it, but I can show you off. I can show you off stream. It wasn't an album exclusive. I did it before we had this plan.
What the heck?
I didn't mean to betray your trust. But yeah, no, very, I feel like, raw, emotional Webby. You don't get that too terribly often. But yeah, no, very, like, self-aware, I guess, on, like, admitting to the fact that he did, that he hurt the person that he cared about. And, yeah, I am having a hard time trying to form sentences with the thoughts that are in my mind. But very honest in a self-aware track, at least, from the themes of it. And seeing the human side of Webby and seeing the less just, you know, I'm a great, the more, like, rapper side of Webby and seeing, like, the more singing and more melodic and more honest Webby. The other sides of him that I feel like sometimes get overlooked because of his skills and stuff as a rapper. And how that sometimes it gets more of the vocal light than this. But I've always liked the vibe of Webby in the songs. And I like songs about life and real life experiences. So, anyway. Hopefully some of that made sense.
About you, yeah, 'cause I don't get up in my feelings often. All I know is one thing's true. I knew right when I first saw you. I knew one day that I'd call you mine. So if you wanna leave, it's fine. I just had to say my piece. I used to skip songs like this, but maybe that's 'cause I ain't understand yet what it's like to have somebody in your life like this, really. And that's the reason that I can't let go so easily. I'm losing my head, full of all these damn words, and they gotta be said. Miss us sitting together watching Sopranos in bed. And now I'm laying here alone, writing about us in the phone as the beat rolls on and I type this verse, wishing that there was a way I could write this hurt. Before you leave, I just hope this song finds you first. And all I need's for you to hear it, 'cause you were my forever, you and me together. And shit, God knows you deserve better. So if you're really gone, this'll be my last letter. I'm sorry, sincerely yours, Chris Webster. Yeah, I don't get up in my feelings often, which says a lot about
so
you.
Sad.
Yeah, cause I don't get up in my feelings often. All I know is one thing's true.
Okay, super raw and emotional for sure, but immediately when the chorus hit, like the way that he dropped out the instrumental and it was just the guitar, I love that so much. Like just sonically, on the sonically side of things, the way that the instrumental just completely dropped out, that I don't know. I like guitar and I like sonically sounding songs like this. But yeah, no, just talking about him sitting in bed writing the text after everything that happened. You could tell that this did make Webby feel a certain way. And again, I like songs like this because it makes
other people feel that way too.
Feel that way. It makes you
Feel that
relate.
feeling.
You can build a connection one with the artist because you feel understood, and it just shows that these people are just freaking human and go through human experiences. And he's like, I'm in the wrong here. He's not even like hiding it. Like, I screwed up. He's just like, I just want to say my piece, and like, this is what I have to say. I understand that I'm the one that screwed up here. And I think that shows a level of maturity. Even if the actions were maybe immature previously, both things can be true. But yeah, anything you want to say before I let it play up? All right.
Let it play.
This song finds you first, and all I need's for you to hear it. Cause you were my forever, you and me together. And shit, God knows you deserve better. So if you're really gone, this'll be my last letter. I'm sorry, sincerely yours.
What was that?
This will be my last letter. Sincerely yours, Chris Webby.
Chris Webster.
Chris Webster.
His actual last name's Webster.
Yeah, that's like my favorite verse out of everything. He's still calling himself like hers.
Yeah.
You know. So it's kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad. It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
It's Chris Webster. Yeah. I don't get up in my feelings often, which says a lot about you. Yeah. Cause I don't get up in my feelings often. All I know is one thing's true. I knew right when I first saw you. I knew one day that I'd call you mine. So if you wanna leave, it's fine. I just had to say my piece. I don't get up in my feelings often. I don't get up in my feelings often. I knew right when I first saw you. I knew one day that I'd call you mine. So if you wanna leave, it's fine. I just had to say my piece.
Okay. All right. So that was Chris Webby's "Save My Peace" of last Wednesday. Very transparent, emotional track. I very much like the self-awareness aspect of it. Like, it's not just... I like the fact that it's him owning up to the fact that he messed up. Like, the way he's able to take accountability and ownership of that. And I just like the not playing the victim card or stuff like that. So, yeah. Anything you want to say?
It's kind of showing that he actually is sorry for what he did.
Yeah, he actually cares.
It's not like he did it and kind of just like laughed about it.
Yeah, not just trying
like
to make justifications and excuses and stuff. He's like,
he's actually owning it up and being like,
I
hey,
messed
I'm
up.
sorry,
There's
really
broken trust. This is what I have to say. He's like, I'm not even blaming you if you're leaving, but if you are leaving, this is my last
letter.
Yeah, there's the word.
It's so sad.
Anyway, rating. That's the thing we're doing again. I'm not used to rating. Again, this is the first setting I've done it in a year. This one's hard for me.
Give me a long drum roll, guys.
Do you know yours? Do you want to go first? It's technically my turn to go first, but...
It's technically yours, so go.
Okay. 8. I was between an 8 and a 9, which I guess lands in an 8.5. Reason being...
8.5? Or 8?
I'll give it an 8.5.
8.5!
The only thing I think stopping this from being a 9 is the fact I don't know how often I listen to the song.
Okay.
Just because, like him, I don't listen to a lot of songs like this. But...
I do.
Just transparent. But it is Chris Webby. I like the vibe of it. I love the chorus sonically. So this might be one of these songs that it will either be an 8.5, or if I do listen to it a lot, it will grow on me. But songs like this, I won't say I don't listen to songs like this, because I do. It's just harder for songs like this to make it into my playlist versus songs that aren't. I'll put it that way. Anyway, floor is yours.
My rating. I'm gonna put 9.5.
9.5.
I freaking love this song.
I was gonna say you rated Tumbleweed a 9, and I feel like you like this more than that. So
yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah. 9.5.
Cool.
I love love.
That's fair. That's fair.
I love love. That's why it's in my name. So.
Makes sense.
Double. Because
But this
it's
Mercs...
Lovey XOXO, so it's double.
True.
Literally.
I've not thought about that. It is, yeah. In the 3 years you've been using this as your online name, I have not thought about...
It's literally love doubled in one name.
I made one of the logos to it. How did that not click in my head?
You were just not thinking about it.
I'm brain dead sometimes. It's okay. Anyway, and yeah, I've been AB. She's been
Lovey.
Y'all been too sweet. Be the real you.
I forgot the XOXO.